May 2026, Rio Beach concert. 2 million people were waiting for Shakira. The clock hit 9:45 p.m, but she did not come out. Minutes before the show, her dad, William, had a stroke. He was rushed to hospital right when Shakira was putting on her stage makeup. Nobody in the crowd knew this yet. They just saw an empty stage for over 1 hour. Some fans got angry. Behind the curtain, Shakira was crying and calling doctors. She had to make one of the hardest choices of her life: stay with her sick father or go sing for 2 million people who flew in just for her. After more than 1 hour, the lights finally turned on. She smiled at the crowd like nothing was wrong. She has not told 2 million people the truth yet. She just started singing. Later, her team quietly told reporters why the show was late. Fans were shocked. They said the same thing. She was breaking inside and she still gave us everything. That night became one of her most talked about shows ever. Shakira was born on February 2nd, 1977 in Barranquilla, Colombia. Her dad was Lebanese and her mum was Colombian. She was their only child, but her dad already had 8 kids from before. At just 4 years old, little Shakira climbed on a restaurant table and started belly dancing in front of strangers. Everyone was shocked. At school, the nuns loved her dancing, but her singing? Not so much. A music teacher rejected her from the school choir. He told her she sang like a goat. Most kids would cry and quit, but Shakira did not. She was writing real songs before she even finished primary school. At 13, she got a shock audition with a big record label, just from one theatre producer noticing her. Her first 2 albums flopped completely. Barely anyone bought them. She could have given up right there as a teenager. Instead, she rebuilt everything from scratch. And what she did next turned her into one of the biggest stars the world has ever seen. After her first 2 albums failed, Shakira did something brave. She stopped listening to other people and started controlling everything herself. She wrote the songs. She helped produce the sound. In 1996, she released Pies Descalzos. This one album sold over 3 million copies. Suddenly, all of Latin America knew her name. Then in 1998, her next album went to #1 on the Latin charts. But she still was not famous in English-speaking countries, so she took a huge risk. She learned English well enough to write her own English songs, not just translate them. In 2001, she released Laundry Service. The song Whenever Wherever became the best-selling single of that whole year. That was her real breakthrough moment worldwide. From a girl rejected by her own school choir to a global icon singing in stadiums with millions of fans. Her story shows one simple thing. People told her no many times. She turned every single no into fuel, and her rise was just getting started. After that, Shakira was the talk of the world for her love life. Before Piqué, Shakira loved one man for 10 long years. His name was Antonio de la Rua. He was the son of Argentina's president. They were together from 2000 to 2010, 10 whole years gone. Fans thought they would marry, but they never did. Then, in 2010, everything changed in one single moment. Shakira was filming a music video for the World Cup song Waka Waka. On that same set stood a tall Spanish footballer named Gerard Piqué. They looked at each other. Something clicked instantly. But there was a problem. Piqué was younger than her. People online mocked them. Newspapers called it just a phase. Shakira and her team ignored all of it. By 2011, she quietly moved to Barcelona, Spain, just to be near him. She gave up red carpets. She gave up Hollywood premieres. For years, she barely released music, choosing family life instead. In 2013, they had their first son, Milan. In 2015, they had a second son, Sasha. Then, in June 2022, one short statement broke millions of hearts. Shakira and Piqué posted the same message. It said they were separating. Weeks later, rumors exploded everywhere. People said Piqué had been cheating on Shakira. And the woman's name spreading online was Clara Chia Marti, a young employee at his own company. Reports claimed the affair had started while Shakira was still traveling for work, doing what she always did, building her career, raising her kids and trusting her partner at home. Then came the details that broke the internet. A jar of strawberry jam. The story went like this. Shakira loved a certain strawberry jam. Piqué hated that same jam. He never touched it, that Shakira knew. One day, she came home from a work trip. The jam jar in the fridge was nearly empty. She had not eaten it. So who did? This tiny jam jar became one of the biggest celebrity mysteries in years. Fans connected it to her music video for Te Felicito, released just months before the breakup, where she opens a fridge and finds a man's head sitting inside, surrounded by strawberries. Later, in 2024, Shakira was directly asked about the jam story in an interview with the Sunday Times. Her answer was short: not true. So the jam story remains an unconfirmed rumor. And Piqué. In 2024, Shakira released the album Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran, which means Women No Longer Cry. That title alone said everything. Fans understood it instantly. Then she launched a world tour with the same name. It became one of the biggest Latin music tours in history, selling millions of tickets across countries. In 2026, her comeback hit its biggest peak yet. FIFA picked her, again, to perform at the World Cup opening ceremony, 16 years after her famous Waka Waka song. She dropped a brand new World Cup anthem called Die Die with Burna Boy. She is currently sitting in the top 10 on YouTube's global artist charts. She is also one of the top nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, class of 2026. In short, Shakira did not just survive the breakup, she used it as rocket fuel. But here's a strange one. On June 11th, 2026, Shakira performed live at the World Cup opening ceremony in Mexico City. But right after, thousands of people online said the same shocking thing. That is not Shakira. They said she looked taller. They said her face looked different. A wild theory spread everywhere that Shakira had secretly used a body double for parts of the World Cup because of one woman. Her name is Rebecca Mailano, known online as Shaki Becca. She is from Venezuela. For 20 whole years, she has copied Shakira, her voice, her dance moves, her face. She built 650,000 followers doing this. Shakira herself once messaged her, saying she was left speechless by how alike they looked. But it's just a controversy. Now let's talk about money. In 2026, Shakira also won a major win, ending a long tax fraud case in Spain that had followed her for years. On top of that, her current world tour has already earned over $420 million, making her the highest-grossing Hispanic touring artist in history, officially entering the Guinness World Records. Between music royalties, past deals worth hundreds of millions, real estate across Miami, Barcelona, and the Bahamas, and her tour income, her total net worth in 2026 sits at roughly $300 to $350 million. So here is Shakira's real story. A girl was called Goat Voice as a child, rejected, doubted, cheated on, heartbroken in public in front of millions. But every single time, she turned pain into power. Her father almost died right before her biggest show, and she still walked on stage. Her ex-partner moved on, but their families still stand together. A stranger even copies her face for a living. Through all of it, she built a $350 million empire, made history at 2 World Cups, and proved one thing louder than any song ever could. They can doubt you your whole life, but they can never stop you from rising.